Hi there, it's me HB544 and back with another podcast. Now, this is going to be a bit of a shorter podcast because it's a hot day, I'm hot, and my throat's getting dry. So, mind you, this field looks more barren than it did a couple of days ago when the sun's on it. Also, my orchard is looking more beautiful than ever because the blossom is coming out on the pear trees. A couple of, about a field away, the blossom is blossomed on the trees and it looks beautiful. So I'm going to use that as my little thumbnail that you can see in the corner when you're listening to it. If you're watching it on YouTube, if you're not, I think you can see a thumbnail when you're listening to it as well. I think. Not quite used to this yet. Also, as you can hear the lovely breeze, it actually is cooling and cools me down slightly. Oh, there's a squirrel. My dog hasn't noticed it yet. Yeah. And my dog's rolled in something again. Mind you, today we had it off a lead. Well, we still do right now. And we had to put her back on the lead. But she started going over to these people and my dad just started muttering, "Don't give her a fuss. Don't give her a fuss." He kept muttering. They didn't. But it's surprising how we still see people who are hiding away in these trees because, well, we presume they're not meant to be together.
They're not in the trees.
Yeah, they're not in the trees, but they're in the orchard, having a picnic under the trees. They don't look like they're relatives. They don't even look like they're in the same house. I mean, my mum went shopping a couple of days ago, and she told us a story about people who said that they lived in the same house, but they weren't related. So I found that a bit funny. And my father, Jazzy, what was the word you said that was real again? COVID something. For inconsiderate people
who don't keep 2 meters away.
They're called
COVIDiots.
They're called COVIDiots. I thought, that's not a real word. Jazzy informs me it is a real word, and it's been adopted.
People are using it.
Because people are using it, because it's true. There are COVIDiots who think, I won't stand 90 metres, 2 metres apart, not 90 metres, that'd be a bit of a big one, 2 metres apart. And to be honest here, I think it's the older people, because they're more used to being around each other and they prefer it. So they don't always go out.
Yes.
They go out shopping, but they aren't actually there for shopping, they're there for a little chat. And it's mostly because most old people, no offence to them, but they don't it's like a day trip to them. And they don't actually know how to use a mobile phone, half of them. So they probably just use it to chat to each other. But they're not standing 90 metres... They're not 90 metres. They're not standing 2 metres apart half the time.
Where 90 metres came from?
I don't know. Pardon me. I really don't know where 90 metres came from.
Blimey, one person in the supermarket.
Yeah, you would have one person in the supermarket if it was 90 metres apart. I bet that'd actually be quite nice. That's fun. Oh, there's a building in front of us. I think it's a chicken house. I think that's a chicken house they're building. I recognise the shape of it.
Really?
Yeah. It's or a rabbit hutch. It could be a rabbit hutch, it could be a chicken house. No, but it might have multiple rabbits or multiple chickens in there. Mightn't they though?
Yes.
Or if they've got kids, it could be a climbing frame, but it looks a bit too small for one. I don't know what they're building. To be quite frank, it's hard to describe.
Ramps.
Could be a ramp.
Dogs. You exercise show dogs.
Oh yeah, it could be a show dog ramp.
And they crawl through tunnels.
I think that's a bit too high for a show dog ramp though. In all honesty, I do think so. Yes. In all honesty, I do think that.
You're going to have to keep walking it every day and see what it becomes.
But Jazzy, we do walk here every day because of COVID-19. Basically in the field next. Yeah, there's a load of timber nailed together because we live near an orchard, we live near loads of fields. It's owned by a lot of people. And they've nailed wood together and we don't know what it is. My father thinks it's a dog run for like show dogs. I think it's a chicken hutch / rabbit hutch. Jess, you're not going to it. You're not a show dog. Can't she? Oh, I do hate it when flies come to me. I mean, who doesn't? Jess, don't get stung, please.
It's very odd. I've been very nosy. I want to know what that is.
My dad's now a nosy Parker. And not the one that Tom Holland plays.
That's Peter Parker.
I know, but Parker's the last name. And your first name is now Nosy. And Peter Parker is nosy. Most superheroes are, because they get into people's business. In my opinion. Mind you, I can't stop watching Star Wars right now, because I really want to watch, what's it called? Yeah, I really want to watch Mandalorian, but it's on Disney, and my father says I can't watch it because we're not going to pay the Disney Channel, even though I can afford it. I can afford it for 1 year.
It's a lot of money for one programme.
I know, but there's other programmes that I want to watch on it.
Yeah, you never watch television, you always watch on YouTube.
No, but whenever we go to America, I always watch Disney. Because they have loads of Star Wars cartoons on it. They do. And I can't get most of the cartoons over here in England. Which is turning out to become the most deserted looking places around the roads. It's quite nice, actually.
Many other countries.
Yeah, I know most of the other countries are looking deserted.
France,
But,
Spain,
well, Italy, yes. Italy, yes, Jazzy.
oh, what's that smell?
What is that smell? This is what I could smell yesterday after a barbecue. I can never put my finger on it because it smells musty.
It smells like chemicals.
Well, it probably is
I reckon they
chemicals.
put something on the,
I smell it every spring, this smell. And I bet you it's what they put on the crops.
they put some chemical on the field, I think.
They probably do. Also, Jazzy said whenever he does work, well, whenever they'd have a little gaming work in the meetings, what's one of the meeting thing you do? The game?
It's an icebreaker.
Well, an icebreaker. Jess, come on. What is it you do?
Sometimes you have to tell. Oh, hold on.
Oh, big dog coming. I'm just going to stand out to the corner. Because that means that there's someone coming. Oh, there is someone coming. I have no clue what my dog's doing. Oh, Jazz has gone to get my dog. That's nice. That is nice. Yep. We're just waiting for this guy to go past. So, yeah. Won't be a sec, guys. Oh, my screen is so dusty. So, Jazzy, what is the icebreaker thing you do? Wait one sec, let me put a mic closer to your mouth.
Sometimes you have to tell the room 2 lies about you and 1 true thing about you, and they have to guess which one is the true thing.
And because I'm Jazz's son, he said he's gonna basically do 2 lies, and the truth would be is that I'm now on iTunes, and I podcast on it, and they're all going to think that's a lie. So I can't wait to see it, and I can hear a dog barking.
Well, gardens change, isn't it?
I know they're gardens, but I just don't want Jess to bark because it's like drives me barking mad.
Not interested.
Mind you, this morning I was playing Minecraft. I thought, I always watch these people play horror maps. So I played Granny's House horror map. I thought, this isn't going to be that scary. It doesn't look scary. It's got no texture packs. I walk through the door. The music is always scary. I don't hide it, but they put me on edge. And then I thought, we'll keep doing this. I'll stream it. So I started streaming it. And then I went through a bit longer with my friends. And my friend said to me, "You're lying. This isn't scary. I'll join you and I'll prove it's not scary." He joined me and all I heard in the mic was screaming. And my stream started saying, "Who's screaming?" And I said, "It's not me. I was doing that earlier." And it's my friend, and he realised how scary some Minecraft horror can be. And all they had done is tweak the Enderman to look like a bit like Slenderman and had a scary face. Slenderman doesn't have a face, so we call him Slenderman's brother. And we're just like, okay. And then the thing that makes it, I find it fascinating on how people can program these like mods and stuff to change the way a game works. And the way they'd done this is they made cockroaches run across the floor. And because it was really sunny, I had shut the blinds in my living room. So I thought, I'll shut the blinds to make it more atmospheric and make it more dark. I regretted doing it because I was shivering while playing it. I thought Minecraft is never this scary, but it was scary and I was scared. And at points, my father just looked at me and my mum looked at me and they're a bit confused on why I was screaming. And my father still doesn't think Minecraft can be that scary. So I'm going to make him play it at one point just to prove to him it can be set. Because we're putting missions on this horror map and we're told to go and do stuff, but this thing, you never know where it's going to be. You're running around the map trying to find what you near press and what you don't near press, and all of a sudden it just like teleports next to you, and the only way it cannot see you is if you're hidden cupboards. And we were absolutely terrified, me and my friends, to the brim, to the point where no, I haven't hit my target, Jazzy. To the point where I was like thinking, what is this?
How much time you got?
What am I playing? 3 minutes. What am I playing? Because it didn't feel like Minecraft anymore. And then one of the main objectives was to turn a faucet off. And I thought that was a clove. And my friend, because he wasn't English, he was African, he said, you should know what a faucet is. I thought, typical people who always think the English know everything.
Should we wait up here?
Yeah, way up here. I didn't know what a faucet was, and I realised, oh, it's a tap.
Keep your voice down.
I realised it was a tap. So I went through every room to find the taps. We eventually found it. Now, I think that will wrap it up for today. I will do another one on Easter Sunday, which is tomorrow. So I do hope to see you then. I'm HB signing off, and hope to catch you next time.